How would you like to stop scouring the internet looking for places to put down your roots? Want to know what the best city in the state of Minnesota is? Well, friends, this video is for you. I'm Roddy McDonald, local Minnesota and Wisconsin realtor since 2010, serving the greater Twin Cities area of Minneapolis, St. Paul, and even western Wisconsin. That's a lot of suburbs, and I wanted to give you my advice, my take on what the best city in the entire state is. So buckle up and let's do this. First thing that I want to do is lay a little groundwork here. So I said that I'm going to share with you the best city in the state of Minnesota and why it's the best, but let's tackle the obvious. When I say it's the best, I'm speaking from my own personal viewpoint, which might be similar to yours or it could be dramatically different. For me, I'm a father of 5 children that loves living in an area that can both feel like a small town and also have the amenities and the entertainment of a big city at the same time. I want to live in a place that's statistically safe. I want there to be a ton of activities for my family in the summer and all the amenities and conveniences that we Minnesotans need to survive the winter. On top of those things, I want a walkable Main Street, and the city has to be objectively beautiful. All of these things combined may seem like finding a unicorn, but I am telling you, and many Minnesotans will agree with me when I say that there is such a city. My friends, that city is Stillwater. Now, I've done a video on Stillwater before, but I want to dive a little deeper today on the reasons why this city is and always has been numero uno on my list. Stillwater is located to the east of the Twin Cities, right on the Minnesota and Wisconsin border in Washington County. Now, this is not a rural area. It's actually just 20 minutes from St. Paul and 30 minutes from Minneapolis. Originally, it was a lumber town. There were a lot of sawmills that operated out of here, and it's considered to be the birthplace of Minnesota. I was born here and am the 5th generation of my Scottish descended family in Stillwater. So what is it about Stillwater that makes me comfortable calling this the best place to live? Well, let's take a look. Schools. If you were planning on sending children to school, Stillwater is an amazing place to call home. There are 2 main public options for sending your kids to high school: Stillwater Area High School and St. Croix Prep. Both of those schools receive high marks, with over 70% of the students progressing at an above average pace, and less than 1% of the students are progressing at a below average pace. And to top it off, almost 40% of students in the schools are in AP courses at some point. Walkable Main Street. Main Street in Stillwater is just about as picturesque as you could possibly get for a Midwestern city. The city is located in a valley alongside the St. Croix River and is built into limestone bluffs. The buildings are almost exclusively historic, built out of brick and limestone. And those that aren't historic mimic the same architectural styles to create a cohesive feel downtown. This creates an extremely intimate, a romantic setting that draws scores of tourists every week. The tourism and the proximity to St. Paul drive the local hotel and restaurant scene and give bloom to a lot of shops and boutiques. You can have breakfast at the main cafe, enjoy coffee and a book at the Daily Grind, take a walk, relax at Lowell Park or Pioneer Park, and shop for locally grown organic food from the River Market Community Co-op. You can snag a luxurious room at one of the local hotels and walk to the thriving dining scene. And you can do all of this in just a few square blocks downtown. It really is the best of the Minnesota experience, and if you live here, you get it all the time. Diverse housing options. Stillwater gives you the flexibility to live the lifestyle that you want because of the many different types of housing available. If you want to live downtown, you can buy an upper bracket condominium with views of downtown and the river. If you want to be within a walkable distance to downtown, but not quite on Main Street, Stillwater has historic homes littered throughout the hills surrounding downtown. You'll find craftsman homes, Victorian mansions, even more modern ramblers, but the housing diversity in the historic part of Stillwater affords anybody the opportunity to live there. You can find entry-level homes. You can also find exquisitely designed upper bracket homes. And guess what? They can even be on the same block. You'll find new housing developments from the 70s all the way on up to new homes so that you can live the lifestyle that you want. Want to live on a golf course? You can do that here. Want a home in a quiet, established neighborhood? That too. Want to live on some land and have ultimate privacy? Well, we got that. Or maybe you want to live on one of Minnesota's 10,000 lakes. You can do all of that right here in Stillwater. Recreation. Wherever you want to live, you want to make sure that you have plenty of recreational activities, whether you're living alone or if you have other people to keep entertained. Stillwater is chock full of recreational activities throughout the whole year that will keep you very content living here. Downtown has Lowell Park, which is alongside the river. A lot of people bring their pets, set up a picnic, or even do some fishing here. Pioneer Park overlooks the whole valley from the top of the hill, with enough space to host gatherings and enough playground equipment for dozens of people. There are great state parks nearby and lakes. So many lakes. In fact, if you like boating or fishing, Minnesota has to be at the top of your list, right? You can rent a boat slip or launch from one of the many public launch sites, or you could just buy a house on the water. And fishing's not just a seasonal thing here in Minnesota. Oh no. Temporary communities every winter get built for ice fishing. Oh yeah, trails. There are a lot of trails here. Stillwater has walking, hiking, and biking trails all over. Pull up Stillwater in Google Maps and click on the biking layer, and you'll see some of the coolest trails. Some of our biking trails even connect with the well-known Gateway Trail, which connects all the way to St. Paul. I think I made my point. You'll have plenty of recreational activities throughout the entire year here. World-class amenities. Stillwater has access to the best of the best. If you have a busy lifestyle and you can't make time to shop between appointments and the responsibilities that you have, you can use food delivery apps to get your favorite meals or groceries delivered right to your door. Staying active year-round is no issue because there are dozens of large and boutique fitness centers, skating rinks, and martial arts studios. You'll also have the large national shopping locations like Walmart, Kohl's, TJ Maxx, and a lot of others. Anything that you want to do, you can do in Stillwater. Hey, quick side note before I get into the last reason Stillwater is the best. I wanted to remind you of a free service that I provide that helps support my business and this channel. If you are moving anywhere, and I mean anywhere in the United States, and you don't know who to use as a realtor, go to findrealagent.com. This is a service that I provide at no cost to you that will connect you with the agent that best fits you and your needs. You could be moving from California to New York. Just fill out the form on the site and my team will get to work interviewing top agents from both states to find the right match for you. So again, if you need an agent, go to findrealagent.com. Okay, number 6, community. This is going to be one of the most important aspects that you should consider when picking a city to live in. Did the people that live there care? Do they care about their city? Do they care about their schools? Do they get involved in local government or the Chamber of Commerce and events around town? That's one of the most appealing things you'll find out about Stillwater. People love it here, so they have a high level of community pride. You'll see that in the cleanliness of the streets, the support that residents give to the businesses, and the way the homeowners here give back to the community. You even see that played out in the events held by the city every year. Every summer, Lumberjack Days is a celebration of our town. There are live bands that play along the river, food trucks, rides, and activities for the whole family. There are car shows downtown, a farmer's market, live music just about every single week, outdoor movies, art and craft festivals, and we're just a couple minutes away from the Washington County Fairgrounds in nearby Lake Elmo. Community pride is very strong in Stillwater, and I honestly think that you'll like it too. Now, because this is my town, and I've been selling real estate out of Stillwater for over 13 years, let me be your resource. Whether you are relocating within the Twin Cities or if you're moving here from another state, reach out to me. My office is right on Main Street downtown, so you can stop by or you can call me or send me an email. We can start the process of moving you to the best town in the entire state of Minnesota. Thanks for watching.
Great job, Roddy.
Yeah.